Hi, I'm Andrea Burns. I'm from the Lindon 12th Ward. My journey with the temple started right when I was endowed and was married in the temple. We went to the temple faithfully every month as a couple. But I'll be honest, I really didn't get a ton out of it as far as a great love for the temple at that time. It was more of something that I knew I had faith in. I knew that it would bless me. I knew it was something that I needed to be obedient in. But it wasn't until life started getting really tough and really hard that I started needing a lot more help from above. And you hear all these promises all the time from our leaders about the power that you can get by going to the temple. You know, the power of Jesus Christ can be in your life, the peace that you can get there, the help that you can get, the blessing that is to your family. And I thought, well, if anybody needs that, I do. So I need to get this temple thing figured out. And so I started making a commitment that I wanted to go once a week to the temple to just see what is this? I'd hear people talking about the temple and how great it was. And I'm like, I'm missing it. Like, you know, what is it? That's when it really started to change my life. It's not so much the experiences I was having at the temple. I don't want to make it sound like I was going to the temple and having all these overwhelming spiritual experiences every time I was there. But what I saw that the temple was doing was how it was changing me once I left the temple. And I was becoming better able to cope and handle my problems in life. And I didn't really even notice it. It still took quite a while. But the temple is closed during May, so I would not go to the temple for like a whole month. And I'd just be like, oh my gosh, my husband's so annoying, and my kids are terrible, and those drivers, like, why is everybody so much worse in May? You know, and then I was starting to realize, oh wait, it's me. I'm not able to cope as well with my life without the temple. And once that realization hit, like, I was like, okay, you got me, because I can handle my life, I can be better, I can do better. And slowly over time, I really saw that as we go to the temple gets in us. And truly, I would rather change that word, the temple, to Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is the temple. And when you say you're going to the temple, what you're really saying is, I'm going to be with Jesus Christ. And then he's going to put himself inside me, and I'm going to take him home with me. And then I get to have this covenant relationship with him where he abides in me and he puts thoughts in my mind that help me be more compassionate, that help me be more patient, that give me a better perspective, that teach me. I'm starting to recognize his voice, and I can tell clearly when I'm receiving counsel from the Spirit. When I receive counsel to repent, I repent so much more. I should be repenting all the time, and I do now because I hear his voice and he whispers to me, and it's not in a mean way, it's just a very loving way, like, hey, you need to change that. That wasn't right. And I quickly repent because I want him with me. I want him with me every day. And that's the biggest thing that I have gained from going to the temple, is that I'm starting to not just know who Jesus Christ is, but I'm starting to really know him as a real person who is a great influence in my life, and I just don't want to live any moment without him. In his house, I find Jesus Christ.